Weaponsmith, your creation has brought us victory. But now, we need something more. A weapon to secure our future.
In the forgotten days of the medieval kingdoms, there lived a king, powerful and ruthless, King Armin. His reign was marked by fear, and his thirst for conquest knew no bounds. But behind his army's strength lay a secret. A secret forged in the shadows by a mysterious man. Azil, the master blacksmith. A man shrouded in mystery, his weapons unmatched in beauty and deadliness. It was said that his hands were touched by gods, or perhaps, cursed by them. For years, Azil crafted the instruments of war that led King Armin to victory. But Azil's identity was as elusive as the wind. One day, the king summoned Azil for one final task. A weapon, unlike any other. Weeks passed. No word from the blacksmith. The king grew anxious. Whispers of Azil's absence spread through the castle like wildfire. Until one day, the door to his workshop was found open. Inside, there was no sign of the blacksmith, only silence. And in the center of the room, on a cold stone table, it lay, the sword. It shimmered with an eerie light, the craftsmanship beyond anything the king had seen. But the room, it felt wrong. As if something, or someone, still lingered within those walls. A knight, brave and curious, stepped forward. He reached for the sword, only to freeze as his hand drew close. It felt alive, as though the blade itself breathed. A strange whisper filled the air, soft at first, but unmistakable. It was Azil. The sword was a prison. The blacksmith had poured more than his skill into this final creation, was no longer just a tool of war. It had become something darker. The whispers never ceased, haunting the halls of the castle. And the king knew, deep in his heart, that the sword, now resting in his chamber, was more than metal, a prison for the blacksmith's soul. King Armin, the once mighty ruler, could never bring himself to use the weapon. For every time his hand touched the hilt, the whispers grew louder. And so, the sword remained, untouched, a symbol of a kingdom's curse. Azil was never seen again. But those who come close to the sword say, if you listen carefully, you can still hear him whispering.